Hola cyber friends, EXTERMICIDE here, and although my compadres and I have been having a shotgun blast of a good time with Evil Dead the game, it hasn't been all fun and games. In fact, although fun, the game is less than perfect, and has a few issues that can and should be addressed. So today I'm gonna list off the top 8 issues with the game, so grab yourself a glass of Pink F, and let's get started.
Klaatu Verata Nikto.
One of the things that many people are finding annoying is that you can form a party with your friends, play a full match, and whether you win or lose, the game will disband the party, causing the group to have to reform afterwards. Honestly, nobody knows for sure if this is by design or not, but one thing for certain is that it's very annoying, especially after a night of playing several matches with your friends.
Hail to the king, baby.
Janky camera angles are a bit cumbersome to deal with, especially when the action gets hot and furious or when inside tightly cramped houses. A simple solution to this that would help tremendously would be to allow us to zoom in and out as needed.
Run home and cry to mama!
Fighting with a melee weapon in this game is the equivalent to waltzing with a cast on your leg. Every time your character swings his weapon, he feels the need to take one step forward, and before you know it, the enemy you are fighting is standing behind you growling perverted things in your ear. The melee combat can become quite annoying and needs to be polished a little bit so that a waltz feels like a waltz.
Gotcha, didn't I, you little sucker?
One of the worst gameplay problems in this game is getting stuck. I have seen teammates stuck under stairs, inside walls, and in holes in the ground. And in almost every case, we might have been able to get unstuck if we had a jump option. In every single case of being stuck, the only way to get unstuck is to disconnect and leave the game, which leads to our next problem.
I know now that my wife has become host to a Kandarian demon.
So, sometimes when a player leaves the game, for whatever reason, the whole match is forfeited and everyone is disconnected and sent back to the lobby. This does not happen every time, however. Sometimes the disconnected player stays in the game, but just stands there doing nothing. I'm very surprised to see that the AI doesn't kick in and take over the disconnected player, while matchmaking works in the background trying to find a replacement player just in case he doesn't show up. Regardless, when you have waited 20 minutes to get into a game, and 5 minutes into that game someone disconnects and everyone gets thrown back to the lobby, well sir, that shit gets annoying fast and translates into lazy programming.
You know your shoelace is untied.
In today's day and age, allow us to select which graphic card in our system to use, and include true ultra widescreen support at 3440 by 1440 and above. Also, I hope this was an oversight, but for those of us with health, eye, and motion sickness issues, options to turn off things like motion blur should be an automatic necessity that should have been in the game already at launch, especially when playing as the Kandarian demon and moving around the map. Motion sickness becomes a real thing.
This is my boomstick!
In the age of streaming, some people have complicated setups and might be using more than one PC to stream and play with. Regardless, the audio settings in this game on release are pathetic and need to be improved upon. All of our sound options should be able to be configured in-game without resorting to jumping through Windows Sound Mixer options to get things to work the way we need them to work. We want to select our sound source from the game audio. We want to select the sound source for our microphone. Oh crap, yeah, microphone. That opens up a whole other can of slimy worms.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Listen, Saber Interactive. Let's come to terms on a couple things here. It's 2022. and you have created a fantastic multiplayer co-op game here with The Evil Dead. But as a co-op game, we need to have great, not poor, voice comms. First off, you have voice chat set to on by default. Okay, that's fine, but you did it with an open mic. Everyone should have to use push to talk so that we don't hear everyone's bitchy wives, loud snot-nosed children, and brain-dead dogs barking in the background. Push to talk should always be enabled. And at the absolute least, give us options to mute problematic players. Hell, give us an option to ban people so that we never have to get queued with that particular person ever again. This game needs voice comms, but your current rendition of it is beyond pathetic and needs a lot of work. Anyway, guys and gals, that's my list of things that Saber Interactive should really strive to correct in this awesome game. And all that I ask is if you agree with anything on this list, please give the video a like and comment below on what things you want to see get fixed and improved upon. This game has so much potential and it's a lot of fun to play, but let's get this video seen by the team at Saber Interactive so that we can get some of these issues addressed and keep the game from possibly suffering an early death. Cheers friends, and stay groovy.